Father Joseph Redfern here in Necedah, Wisconsin. Today we're going to talk about the Ten Commandments in general and then say a few things about the first commandment. So we live in a society today where we tend to have a spirit of relativism where we don't really think that there's any objective truth, or we tend to oppose the fact that there is a God who desires us to live in a certain way. I think the Ten Commandments remind us of the fact that our life belongs to God, and He's the one who made us. He knows how we work, how we function, and He knows what will make us happy. So the Ten Commandments are here for us. God desires that we follow His law, and His law is not something that is unreasonable. In fact, the Ten Commandments themselves, they are revealed to us by God, but they are something that we could derive from reason. They apply to everyone. Some people think that the Ten Commandments only apply to Christians or to Jews or to people who agree somehow in the revelation that we have in the Bible. But we could say that the Ten Commandments apply to every single human being, because these are part of the natural law. In other words, they're proper to us who are human. So think, for example, the commandment, thou shalt not kill. This applies to everyone, not just Christians. So you see how the Ten Commandments, the Decalogue, it really means literally the 10 words, have been given to us by God to help us to live in a way that is proper to who we are as human beings. The Decalogue was revealed to us by God, and in fact, if we look at Exodus chapter 20, we see, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Or if we look at the Deuteronomy, the first commandment starts this way, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no gods before me. In the Catholic Church, we tend to have a catechetical formula which goes like this. I am the Lord your God, you shall not have strange gods before me. I think it's important to see that these Ten Commandments are given to us not as something that's imposed on us by a God who has no interest in us, but they're given to us for our good. And our greatest good is to be in communion with God, and then to be in communion with one another. So if we look at the Ten Commandments in general, we have 3 commandments that refer to our relationship to God, and then we have 7 commandments that relate to our relationship with our neighbor. So that's why sometimes traditionally when you see the Ten Commandments, you'll see on one tablet you'll have 1, 2, 3, and then on this other tablet over here we'd have 4 through to 10. And so the first 3 commandments relate to our relationship to God. The last 7 relate to our relationship to our neighbor. We can say that there is a unity in the Decalogue. The Ten Commandments have a wholeness to them. So it means that to transgress one of the commandments is really to transgress them all. Or we can't say that, well, I can just take care of this particular commandment and not worry about the others. But it's important to see that the Ten Commandments work together. So let's have a look at something from the Catechism of the Catholic Church. This is from paragraph 2069. The Decalogue forms a coherent whole. Each word refers to each of the others and to all of them. They reciprocally condition one another. The 2 tablets shed light on one another. They form an organic unity. To transgress one commandment is to infringe all the others. One cannot honor another person without blessing God, his Creator. One cannot adore God without loving all men, his creatures. The Decalogue brings man's religious and social life into unity. So I think the Catechism there is helping us to understand that the Decalogue has a unity to it, but it also helps us to see that what John the Divine speaks about, who can say that he loves God whom he doesn't see if he doesn't love his neighbor whom he can see?